Rebel Wilson is a blast from the past in Senior Year. The Australian actress stars as a woman who wakes up from a 20-year-long coma and still feels like a 17-year-old cheer captain from the class of 2002. One who wants nothing more than to become prom queen. So she heads back to her old high school to finish what she started. Stephanie brings a lot of her turn-of-the-millennium style along for the ride, which makes the movie an all-out celebration of throwback clothes, music, icons, and lingo.
Spread it round. Let's make it a virus. That's cute.
Here's a look at some of the small details you might have missed in Senior Year. Like just about any 90s teen, Stephanie's room is a wall-to-wall mosaic of magazine clippings, posters, and word art celebrating her pop culture favorites. Her vision board is basically Pinterest before Pinterest existed, of all the things she idolizes and wants for herself. Press pause on just about any shot of her room and you'll notice an array of images that take you right back to the era of boy bands, singing starlets, and funky fashions. Some of the most prominent posters adorning her room depict the biggest radio favorites of Stephanie's day, including Britney Spears and NSYNC, along with instantly iconic teen movies of the time like Clueless and The Craft. Blink and you might not catch some nostalgic images like Rachel Lee Cook from the She's All That era, and Jordan Knight's solo album after New Kids on the Block. The blockbuster disaster film Deep Impact also gets some love, as it's the now vintage film that Stephanie and Seth go on a date to see. On top of the visual Easter eggs, the dialogue in Senior Year contains tons of rapid-fire callbacks that are easy to miss, like a compliment to the quirky legal drama Ally McBeal that, let's face it, nearly every high school girl was watching in 2002.
Martha, you look like an Ally McBeal character.
Oh my god, thank you.
Keep your ears peeled for other classic pop culture name drops, including Destiny's Child, Mr. T, and Sex and the City.
That is like fate. Like Destiny's Child. Total Miranda, right, Dad?
I'm Mr. Tapper, the guidance counselor, but you can call me Mr. T.
Is that because you pity the fool who has a bad first day?
And don't step away for a second, or you'll miss some TLC burns.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Take that back.
Like so much of Senior Year, the soundtrack is an eclectic mix of modern music and 2000s throwback gems, specifically songs that came out between 1998 and 2002, Stephanie's high school years. We get to hear some of the biggest earworms of Stephanie's glory days in key moments from the film. Her cheer routine alone includes a mix of major hits, including Christina Aguilera's Come On Over, All I Want Is You, Nelly's Hot in Here, and Kelly Clarkson's A Moment Like This.
No way. Stephanie's dance group?
The two biggest musical tributes to singers of Stephanie's past come along when she dances to Celine Dion's I'm Your Lady, The Power of Love, and helps her fellow cheerleaders recreate the music video for Britney Spears' You Drive Me Crazy. Even when Stephanie gets acclimated to the new reality of vlogging and viral videos, one thing she refuses to change ever is the way she dresses. Throughout the film, she rocks so many of the styles that were popular in the late 90s and early 2000s, including bedazzled wide-legged jeans, chunky heels, layered pastel shirts, and brightly colored accessories. Her entire wardrobe throughout the film is a mishmash of the most beloved designs of the time.
Do you have any Von Dutch jeans? Because this is really unflattering.
Plus, in the first portion of the movie, which is actually set in 2002, we see plenty of relics of that era, from puka shell necklaces to butterfly clips and Jansport book bags. Stephanie also reminds us that the standard of cool from her time was working at Abercrombie and wearing CK1 perfume.
And their natural scent is perfect, like CK1, perfect.
Another recurring theme of Stephanie's fish out of water experience in Senior Year is her old school verbiage, for better and for worse.
I mean, yeah, obviously, because I'm like the total shiznit. Oh, it's just me, Stephanie. I'm just chilling at my crib. You really, guys, you're the bomb diggity. All of you.
There are also a ton of throwback items that you might not even recognize unless you were a certain age during the early 2000s. Like the fact that Stephanie takes her first set of selfies with a Polaroid camera and has a state-of-the-art Discman. Plus, she vividly remembers Tamagotchi toys.
Please, Dad. phones are like the new Tamagotchis. Okay, I need one. And I promise you, I will not go over the minutes.
Fans of early millennial culture are in for an Easter egg bonanza in senior year because the film is chocked full of very fun callbacks to the era. Thanks for watching Netflix Film. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the latest exclusive videos. Plus, hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.